Hi there! Welcome to another fun, interactive, and overall stylish edition of Mystery Arts Inc. Now, today I have something that I literally had to take some time to digest, take some time to work through, and I'm very proud to be able to do this review. For those of you that aren't aware, fairly recently a dear friend, Mr. Pablo Amira, came through Columbus, Ohio, did a Penguin Live lecture. It's stunning. So there's my review of right there. It's stunning. It's all about minimal mentalism. He's not going to go in there and tell. He's basically showing you what you can do with so little to produce so much. And my only thing I would say I would gripe about on the lecture, only thing, is that not all of the performance footage was shown. Because, man, you have no idea what kind. Like, Pablo can perform. The guy can really take even the simplest, most beautiful or classical, whatever concept. He's the kind of guy that can paint a very pretty picture up with a very ugly brush. He's amazing, stupendously great guy too. We had a blast when we were here. Pablo, I know you're watching this because I told you I'd do this. And I thank you. When he was here, though, he brought me something very special. I had the PDF version of this before, but now I actually have the physical copy. Ooh, that's lovely. So what this is essentially, and of course, signed edition, of course. What this is a whopping 514 pages of pure, beautiful mentalism, all sects, really, of the art. In here, you're gonna find your card mentalism. You're gonna find things with billets. You're gonna find ESP symbol ideas, ones that are really unique and different, I might add, because there's so many ESP routines I think fit the same boat. They're like always ESP matching and all that jazz. Pablo really goes outside of that and does, in my opinion, a lot more. His I have to look in here and figure out what it's called. He has one ESP. Revelation. It's actually in his Penguin lecture, so buy it. It's in here too. It's beautiful. There's a section on Pablo's magic, Pablo's mentalism. Pablo's mental magic. Why not? It applies across the board for all mentalism, but Nada, the chapter in here, is amazing. It's probably my favorite one in the book because it really kind of follows my mentality on how things should go, and it's personality-based stuff, such as Pablo's work. For example, there's the 10 Commandments of Pablo, which is probably the best chapter in this section, at least. So, some things in your covered is don't assume that Pablo is inherently better than Prop. Combine procedure and process in one harmony. Always be entertaining. Always be interesting. Always focus on human communication. All these beautiful things. There's so much in here, and there's so much that I love. There's for those of you like iPhone effects, Mintify. I think it's Mintify. Pardon me, Pablo, if I got the name right. I'll actually look it up. Mintify, I believe. It is amazing. It's actually a lovely ESP. It's a lovely iPhone routine where you can divine anything really. You can divine any song on a Spotify playlist. There's a peek in here. Using an iPhone, we can divine anything off of an iPhone, using it like you would a natural billet in a way, but you always have it on you. It's always in your pocket. It's always in their pocket as well, because you can use their phone too. There's so much in here. I think for me, my favorite thing, there's a bookmark in here. My favorite thing, I've got it bookmarked on Nod, and I know it's in here. My favorite thing, for those of you who either haven't or already have this, because there's a lot in here. Really, you got to digest. There's a lot in here to digest. That's why it's taken me so long, is this one, Mind Map. Pablo did Mind Map live at his Penguin lecture and absolutely brought down the house. He combined it with something he did later on with actually the ESP prediction that I mentioned I love so much. He used the principle he used for that in the lecture for Mind Map and has brought down the house. I mean, it's phenomenal. Obviously, if it's not stupid obvious, this is a book I actually have sitting off my shelf. The reason is because I constantly pick it up, I crack it open to a page, and go into it. Zodiac Business. So, for example, that might be what I decide I'm going to read, process, all that jazz. So, obviously, I love me some Pablo. I love the guy. He's phenomenal. He's one of the best guys out there. Right now, his head's going... No, I know better. Pablo's too sweet of a guy for that. Should also mention, the guy is so phenomenal at music, it is unbelievable. He's trying to explain to me concepts regarding music and voicings and emotion with theory and sound, and it's just incredible. And it really showcases why he's so damn creative. Why people like Richard Oster and Kenton Nepper, our late dear friend Bob Cassidy, everybody loves Pablo's material. Now, this is the thing, because I'm going to play devil's advocate here for a moment, because I know some of you out there. I know because I've talked to you. You know, we've talked about Pablo's material in the past. Some of you say, well, it doesn't seem... You don't know how it plays until you've taken it out and used it. Period. You don't know how it plays until you've seen him do it as well. I think there's a lot of you that are going to bought Pablo's past publications, Pendulums, the few volumes of that. B cards, which is actually included in here. B cards is phenomenal. I reviewed that way back when. So if you want to see B cards, we'll make it appear right. Bing there. So please watch that too if you want to know about. If you want to review for a whole section of this. You'll also find Mentify is right there as well. So I've made a review for that too. Isn't that great? I've seen a lot of material in the past, but man, in one coherent volume and a physical copy, you just have so much more appreciation and love for it. You know, you just need to take some of the ideas out of this book or out of past publications and really go out and work them. Simply Mental gets my highest recommendation. It's bang for your buck. I don't know an exact number, but there's got to be at least I'd say, maybe just under 100 different things in here. I don't know the full number, but there's got to be at least 100 things in this book. It's highly recommended. Buy it direct from the man himself. You need that as a physical copy because this thing is just so beautifully designed. First off, it's just like the name implies, it's minimal, very minimalistic on the setup and everything, which is what I like. I love minimalism. As you can see, there's full color photos in there. 9 yards. It's a beautiful, beautiful work by one of the best people I've had the pleasure of meeting in the art. I mean, don't get me wrong, people are nice, but Pablo transcends things in just being a cool, amazing individual. And I've got to see him personally go through life changes over the year and everything else. Like the Pablo Amira of the very early videos that are included on YouTube with like the Pendulum books looks nothing like the man himself today. He's just got such a great style, such a great attitude, such a great giving nature to him. I can't say enough good things about the guy, and that reflects heavily in his works. So if you are on the edge about this, I really do advise you to step over that edge and just go for it. You will thank yourself later. There's going to be stuff in here you're going to read, and it's just going to be incredible. Look at Mind Map. Mind Map is still my favorite thing. It's literally one of my favorite effects I've seen, period. And the best part is, it's propless, but it's propless that's actually completely reliable and surefire, as long as your execution is good. So, that being said, pick up Simply Mental. It's amazing. So, question time now. Is this your first video you've seen with me, Jacob? Well, if so, then I'm sorry. I don't know what rock you've been under. No, I'm totally kidding. But, please, that being said, should you enjoy this kind of production, should you want to hear about more high-end mentalism products by fascinating people, by some stuff that you really won't be able to find reviews for because it's so good that most people just want to keep it all for themselves. And honestly, I would love to, but I've got to spread the good word because Pablo's a good man. And that being said, thank you so much for joining us for another 5-Minute Mysteries review. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your love. Please do feel free to reach out to me, ask me questions, subscribe to the channel, get to know me a little bit better through these videos and through just saying hi. If I take a while, it's just because I get a lot of those highs I promise you I'm not ignoring you. Thank you all again. Have a wonderful day.